India Bioscience is a non-profit program that fulfills a unique niche in the Indian life sciences ecosystem by providing a meeting place for the brightest minds from academia, government, and industry at various levels. Our annual Young Investigators Meeting, or YIM, has been one of the most impactful platforms to achieve this purpose. Starting from 2009, every year, the India Bioscience team and board, together with some YIM alumni, organize a 5-day networking and mentorship event, our annual YIM. This brings together an eclectic mix of India's young life sciences researchers, post-doctoral fellows, renowned Indian and international scientists, representatives of various grant funding agencies, and science policy makers.
The idea of YM came about after having a dinner with 4 junior faculty at NCBS who came to me seeking advice for developing their careers in science. And it became clear that there really is a national need for supporting young scientists and mentoring in career development.
First YIM started in 2009, and it was a collective effort by a group of young PIs to find a platform to meet, to network, and a way for people to come together and realize that we are in this together. That philosophy is the sort of the backbone of YIM till this day.
YIM gives up-and-coming investigators a chance to discuss issues that are of relevance to them, build a community of peers and mentors, and learn indispensable skills from senior scientists in the country. The annual event brings together young and senior scientists, heads of institutions, and representatives from various Indian institutes and funding agencies for an earnest discussion on issues in academia that are relevant to the Indian context.
The young investigators, when they want to set up their own career, it's sometimes they wouldn't understand how to go about, raising funds, how to go about, mentoring PhD students, and all of these things need to have better understanding of how the system functions. It's not only about their ideas and experimental or analytical skills. It's also about managerial skills. That's what we provide.
We have very distinguished speakers, and these speakers who have completed maybe 15 to 20 years or sometimes more of their through their career, when they come forward and talk in such an honest manner, that is very valuable, particularly I feel to the younger people who are trying to start up their labs and get themselves going.
Some of the main topics of discussion during the YIM are geared around mentorship, around accessing and writing good grants, around how the young investigator can derive the best from their own circumstances. 50% of our attendees have in fact found jobs in India, which is what the Young Investigator Meeting is focused on.
YIM ensures a safe and open space for its participants to learn, interact, and voice their opinions.
Well, the most endearing aspect to my mind is the informal interactions which take place outside of the talk, where potential new investigators, early stage investigators, senior colleagues all come together in small groups and talk about what they view their directions are and how they're going, how to negotiate the landscape, what the difficulties are. So all these things are very valuable to discuss one-on-one. And it's an unusual opportunity for people to get together and discuss this.
As part of its mission to advance the life science research community, India Bioscience envisions YIMS as a career-building exercise for young investigators, as well as an opportunity to nurture a sense of cooperation, kinship, and belonging among the scientific community.
So what has been the impact of the YIM over these 14 years? Maybe it is in looking at the numbers. Close to 600 YIs and PDFs, 200 science professionals, and 70 institutions have participated in this meeting. Or maybe it is in looking at all the initiatives that it has seeded, such as the regional YIMs, the India Bioscience Outreach Grants, a database of life science researchers, and many articles and books. Or maybe it isn't looking at its long-term impact of community building.
The PDF satellite meetings at YIMS, where 20 Indian institutions come and interact with postdoctoral fellows or PDFs, the interactive database of researchers, which lists 700 plus life sciences researchers in India, the India Bioscience Outreach Grants, as well as the regional YIMS, are a few of its initiatives that have made a major impact on improving the environment in the Indian life sciences.
So YM is almost synonymous with the word networking in India because it brings together young investigators who've had a research group for a certain amount of time and postdoctoral fellows. And one can always reach out to these other co-attendees at any time and ask for help. And what's been wonderful is that almost everybody has been extremely forthcoming.
YM brings different funding bodies, funding heads together. They discuss about different funding. You can sort out a plan, and to create your future goals in your academic career.
At India Bioscience, we believe that our commitment to the research community and our commitment to impact change in how science is done in the country go hand in hand. The 15th edition of YIM concluded recently, and this year, like always, the event featured stimulating talks by renowned scientists, poster presentations, panel discussions, and candid breakout sessions. Be a part of our mission to see every young life science researcher in India thrive.
For me, YM is building a sense of community amongst young scientists.
For me, YIM is the knowledge that we are in this together.
YM is about community building. YM is about networking. YM about increasing our productivity at the individual level, organization level, and national level.
For me, YM is experiencing the unknown, getting to know newer people, and finding unexpected things, unexpected ways in which people have succeeded or sometimes not succeeded.
For me, the YM is about building a collegial, collaborative, and vibrant life science community in this country.
YIM is a rejuvenating experience which allows us to see the potential of young people going forward and helping them realize it.
For me, YIM is a hub around which the community comes together, beyond silos of discipline.
For me, YM is synonymous with having a network of extremely helpful people who want to advance science and research in India.
For me, YM is a brilliant platform and a go-to place to gain a deeper understanding of research and academic ecosystem in India.
India Bioscience, engaging communities, enabling change.